Brainy presents 7 Ways Kindness Can Ruin Your Life. Kindness is often seen as a virtue, something to be celebrated and encouraged. You probably go out of your way to help people whenever they need it, and you have no problem giving up your time or energy to make their lives easier. But what if kindness could actually have negative consequences? What if the very attribute we consider a strength could, in certain situations, turn into a double-edged sword? While being kind is generally a positive trait, it's essential to be aware of its potential drawbacks. In this video, we look at 7 ways in which kindness, despite your best intentions, can actually ruin your life. Number 1. Dependency trap. At first, it may feel gratifying to be needed and to help others. However, over time, the weight of this responsibility can become overwhelming. When you always go above and beyond to cater to other people's needs, they may start to rely on you to constantly be there for them. This dependency trap can create an unhealthy dynamic in relationships. It can lead to a sense of entitlement from others, where they come to expect and depend on your kindness without truly considering your needs. So keep in mind that you can't be the solution to everyone's problems. Number 2. Self-neglect. Again, it's natural to want to be kind and supportive to those around you, but when that kindness begins to come at the expense of your own self-care and well-being, it becomes detrimental. Constantly putting others first can lead to neglecting your own physical, mental, and emotional needs. This can result in burnout, exhaustion, and resentment, as well as health problems like stress-related illnesses or depression. Neglecting your personal well-being can also impact your relationships and overall quality of life, as you may not have the energy or capacity to fully engage with others or to pursue your own interests and goals. Look, you don't need to be a martyr to be kind. In fact, the best way to help others is often by taking care of yourself first. Number 3. Enabling destructive behavior. When you continuously forgive, accommodate, and support others without holding them accountable for their actions, you inadvertently reinforce negative patterns and discourage personal growth. By shielding others from the consequences of their actions, you hinder their ability to reflect, learn, and make positive changes. While enabling may seem like a compassionate or caring approach, it ultimately allows destructive behavior to continue and cause feelings of helplessness, frustration, and guilt. Encouraging someone to seek help or to confront their issue is a much more effective way to deal with the situation. Number 4. Boundary erosion. When kindness becomes synonymous with constant availability and self-sacrifice, it becomes challenging to establish and maintain healthy boundaries. And without clear boundaries, it becomes difficult to define and protect your own needs, desires, and personal space. You find yourself constantly giving, but rarely receiving, which can make you feel used and undervalued. This is why you need to be honest with yourself about how much you can actually give to someone else. Be mindful of what you are doing for others and how it affects your own well-being. Number 5. Ineffective communication. When your focus is solely on being kind, there's a chance you'll avoid addressing difficult topics or expressing your true thoughts and feelings. This hinders honest communication and prevents healthy conflict resolution. It can also lead to people-pleasing behavior. You may end up constantly seeking approval and avoiding any form of disagreement or confrontation, even when it goes against your own values or needs. This can result in a lack of assertiveness and the decline of your own self-confidence and personal authenticity. The best way to address this issue is to try being honest about how you really feel and what you need from the people around you. Number 6. Toxic relationships. Unfortunately, there are people who will exploit the kindness of others for their own benefit, and being overly kind can attract individuals who may take advantage of your generous nature. When you constantly prioritize the needs and happiness of others without considering yourself, you become vulnerable to manipulation and mistreatment. These toxic relationships can drain your energy, wear away at your self-esteem, and negatively impact your mental health. So give when it is necessary or appropriate, but know that you don't owe anyone anything, and if someone acts otherwise, then it's time to reevaluate the relationship. Number 7. Stagnation of personal growth. By always choosing kindness, you might deny yourself the opportunity for growth, resilience, and self-improvement. You see, growth often requires stepping out of your comfort zone, facing difficulties, and taking risks. But if you consistently prioritize the comfort of others over your own personal growth, you'll end up being stuck in a stagnant state. To address this, it is important to recognize the value of embracing challenges while maintaining empathy and compassion. At the end of the day, it's important to find a balance between spreading kindness and prioritizing your own needs and well-being. By recognizing these potential negative impacts of being nice, you can take proactive steps to protect yourself and ensure a more rewarding life. After all, being kind to yourself is just as important as being kind to others. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.